The perfect pick for the New York Jets would be Sean. Who is it?
Tyler Warren. The Jets have a ton of holes, and you could say, Sean, they need this instead of a tight end. I would typically agree, but Tyler Warren is such a one-of-one tight end, in my opinion, watching him play so much this year that he cannot be a detraction from the offense on any play that he is on the field. He is a great blocker. The Jets need help with that. They can't always nail the offensive linemen. They can't always nail the tight end draft picks. But when a no-brainer crosses your dash and you have a guy that can score what I would believe 12 touchdowns a year in the NFL with his just catching ability, route running, and athleticism, and he can set an edge, and he can work up to a linebacker and help that run game out. If we're doing this 3 running back system that the Jets have proposed, you need a tight end that can get on the edge and block while also being a threat in the passing game. You don't need some big donkey that's just going in and blocking, because that just tees up run play for the defense. Tyler Warren, a tight end that could sell a block, boot on a nice crossing route, and then catch a big first down. Use him in play act. Just don't take him off the field. It is a winning pick for me, and I could have put Tyler Warren on any team, but the Jets need some semblance of normalcy and consistency. Tyler Warren provides that.
I feel like also for a very long time, the Jets are one of those teams where it just feels like offensive weapons in general, it has been a void. Like for the last 20 years, we could probably count on our hands of just above average starting running backs, receivers, and tight ends that they've had on this team. When was the last time that they had a super dynamic tight end that is as impactful as Tyler Warren? So I like this pick. I mean, this is a really strong, easy pick because Justin Fields, you want to give him somebody to work with that you just paid him this money. He's got a 2-year deal. He's not getting paid a whole lot, but you want that to pan out so you don't have to come back next year's draft that has some quarterback questions of itself. You don't want to show up thinking, oh, we're going to find our guy, and then he's not there. Give him a chance to fail before you can move on from that. And the way you do that is you equip him with weapons. The way that I see this, though, is in the same approach. I think that the pick's got to be Will Campbell. Last year, you drafted Olu Fashanu, who's high upside, who has a lot of potential. He's going to get his chance to start this year. Tyron Smith's out. They need another tackle. I think that when you've already drafted the traitsy offensive tackle prospect, you need to go with the high floor, technically refined player, and that is who Will Campbell is. He is the most technically refined guy in this class. Between his years, he is one of the brightest offensive linemen that you're going to find in the NFL the minute he's in the NFL, because he's so nuanced in knowing how to counter whatever an opposing edge rusher is doing. He can play any spot on the offensive line, is also a huge benefit for him as well. So I think that Will Campbell, we need to continue to bolster this O-line. The way that your team, it gets out from the cellar. Look at any of these teams that went from being absolute shit, just consistently awful, to competitive.
Yeah.
The Lions are a perfect example of that. They started building around their offensive line slowly but surely.
Started with Ragnow. When they drafted him, it took off.
With Decker as well. And then eventually
it
rounds out with Penn Sewell. And then look what, after all of those years of just taking linemen, what it set them up to do. I mean, heck, I think another good example, I know the Browns are bad right now, but when they were, for that spurt of time, they were drafting offensive linemen. They were signing free agent offensive linemen. They were contributing to it. That helped them for that short spurt of time where they were in the playoffs and in playoff conversations, was because they invested in the O-line. I feel like so many teams are cart before the horse. They don't want to actually build the foundation. They just want to succeed, and it's so stupid and short-sighted.
You're softening me up and buttering me up here with a nice Will Campbell start to all of this discussion.
Okay.
It's strategic. I appreciate it. You have an ally for the next pick. Just letting you know that this is you said a lot of nice things about Will Campbell.
Why do you think my next pick is problematic?
I'm just saying. No. Your next pick's good also. I'm cool with your picks. Maybe not the last one, but cool with your picks. And
oh, your last one's horrible. I just read what you put down.
I'm sure it's horrible.
All right,
I'm sure.
Let's get to this next one. We should have done the Falcons, so I could have pissed you off.
What would you have said for them? Just
for the Falcons?
Yeah.
Well, whenever I do that spot on the that radio, the Atlanta station that I go on every couple of weeks, I have been saying Michael Williams, James Pierce Jr., Mike Green. Anybody else is a waste of a pick.
Do you know I might have a draft spot this week?
What does that mean? Somebody booked you on a draft.
I might have a draft spot. I'll tell you after the show. It's not locked in yet, but
is it on the network you're employed by?
No.
Who reached out to you?
I will tell you after the show.
It's
not
I know?
on concrete. No. I'm not going to jinx it. But I am pleased to now not be the only draft guru in this house.
Put
some respect on my name.
Who is it?
Put some respect on my name.
Who is
man.
it?
I'm not breaking this source until I get the Zoom link. I'm not doing that yet.
Is it somebody big?
I'd say they're big.
Is it a big station or is it a big host?
Big host.
Is it something that you and I have interacted with?
No, I don't think you've interacted with him.
How did you get on this?
I got a text. Yeah.
How did they find you?
What is this? Don't worry about how I'm getting found over here. No. Don't worry.
No, because you don't put out draft content. This is
I do put out draft content. We've done draft for the last month on this program.
I'm just generally, I'm curious. You've legitimately piqued my curiosity. You can't drop something like that and then not tell me.
Well, I think we could keep on letting the two draft gurus mix it up here.
You're